Sanaya Jah, number 11, guarding the ball. The switch just happened. She is back in the lineup tonight. Shot clock a factor now. Grant knocks down the three. 60% of her made shots this season have been three-pointers. Well, the Tar Heels tonight on a 10-0 run right now in the midst of a 7-game win streak. Shot clock down under 5. Nice post move inside by Nyla Harris, who we featured in the open. SMU, though, holding their own defensively. They forced 4 Tar Heel turnovers here in the first quarter. So lob inside and a nice finish by Henderson.
And that's been the last few weeks for Charlie Cream.
Nice Toomey inside for the Heels. Right now, Charlie Cream has 9 ACC teams in the tournament. 2 of them are last 4 in. That one.
And they did the work on the defensive end. Jazzy Gibson really set the tone at the top of the key and just couldn't convert with the bucket on the other end.
Laney Grant, how about that move? Bianca Thomas into the Tar Heel lineup, number 34 in white, down on the post. Here's Henderson. Henderson penetrates off the glass. Good, nice take. Final second of the half, and North Carolina gets points from 9 different players.
Baseline out of bounds is something that you spend a lot of different time, a lot of insignificant time in shoot around, and they just didn't get the look. India Navarro in the right spot to deflect.
Grant and one got pushed. Good memory, Angel. Yeah.
I can't remember what I had for dinner last night.
Nice take by King. Shot clock down to 3. That's her with the ball. King on the way to the bucket, and one gets fouled by Harris. You called it, Angel.
That's the one thing you didn't want to see on the other side. No. Your coach questioning in front of all your friends and family.
Nice inbounds play. Harris gets the bucket. 4 points for Harris. Good D by Grant, but it fell right to SMU. Toomey gets the block of the Brown shot. Laney Grant with the fake. Now steps back for the 3. She just made that look easy. Here's Barker. Barker will shoot the 3. Offensive rebound by the Heels, though. And one for Ashtakova. And the Tar Heels all smiles after that performance. The Heels score 94 points. That matches their season high. And for Courtney Bangart, her 400th career win.
Syracuse is going to try to throw Michaela Johnson off of her game as she's been playing stellar basketball as of late.
And the first basket of the night is scored by Uche Izoje, and not quite as efficient as Syracuse so far. The Orange 7-11 from the field. Pitt just 3 of 10 here in the first quarter. Villegas lets the 3 fly and knocks it down.
It's really what the Pitt Panthers have needed all season long.
Nice pass inside to Jahate, and the Panthers have their first lead of the night.
Yeah, and that's displays or something that are typically usually hard to execute for an offensive team. As Sophie Burrows, wow, buries a 3.
Syracuse, this is now her 14th game on the season in double figures. She's already got 11.
And you see there.
Orange are 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Burrows hits another one.
Wide open on the wing, and she's nice little skip pass, finds her shooter.
Burrows proving to be unstoppable in the early going for the Orange.
You're not going to get an more easy-looking basket than Teresa Hagen's just missed on the defensive end, or excuse me, on the offensive end.
And Darius follows it up with an and-one opportunity for the Orange. Very impressive performance so far from Syracuse, but a turnover out of the halftime break. Michaela Johnson takes advantage.
Is a good thing for her position.
Here's Izoje, takes the pull-up in the face of Rust and gets the roll.
Jahate inside there. They did set that shot clock back to 18, but they still get a quick hitter.
Izoje gets the 15-footer to drop. Potts gets free and connects on a triple.
And that's just a broken play. I mean, they utilized the shot clock. They didn't really run any set there. One from Cooper, one from Felia. I mean, they're getting it done from all of their players tonight.
And once again, the Orange just proving to be too much on the offensive side and the defensive side as well. There's the takeaway by Schmidt. Up to Potts, and Madeline Potts is into double figures in just 8 minutes of playing time. This will give them their third 20-win season in the last 4 years, all under Felicia Leggett-Jack. So for the Syracuse Orange, they have 5 losses on the season, but they have won the following game in.
So we'll see what happens here this evening. Already a couple of turnovers by Boston College, and equals their largest lead at any point here in this quarter. And again, look at Boston College getting into the Florida State north of 60. Shavers, strong take, gets the roll.
The biggest adjustment that the Eagles defense has to make is you have to stop the ball handler. You cannot allow Florida State's ability to finish at the rim and to be that roller on the two-man game.
Panya Davis draws contact and will shoot a free throw. Bowles. Screen, Edmonds down the lane, couldn't get it to go, and Ali Kubak brings down a rebound in traffic. Williams right to the rack. Foul that the Eagles have been whistled for in this quarter. The Noles are already in the bonus. Now they're trying to get that turnover. They won't. Bonner, no look. Kubak lays it in.
Kubak, great job anticipating that dump down pass, keeping that ball high.
Got to get back on D, though. Rolfe behind the defense lays it in the other way for Boston College. McDaniel works her way around Davis, draws, kicks it to Bowles. Sydney Bowles hits front iron. And now look at Boston College trying to run the floor. In transition, there's another and one opportunity. 48-38 Florida State. Tanya Davis looking for room down off the low block, despite the fact that they are vastly undersized.
Oh, great backdoor cut.
And it's going to grow. 10 to work with for the Noles. Shavers behind the back dribble, pulls up in the lane. That was smooth. Bowles steps into a three. Off back iron. Brought down by Davis, and back to Shavers again for three. This time it goes, and Florida State has made 9 threes in the game. Guarding Shavers inside 10. Soleil Williams breaks it down off the top of the key. Bonner can dribble it out, and FSU is going to win consecutive ACC games and win their 4th ACC contest on the season. 85-76 the final in favor of the Noles.
It's nice to have both, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and that's one thing. You never know whose night it's going to be for this Louisville team as Taj Roberts knocks down the first three-point shot of the game.
And Brown gets to the top of the key. Wake Forest sets it up. Skylar Jones with the steal. Skylar Jones with the bucket and the abuse. She has not scored yet. Here's their leading scorer, Oliver. She's got a 3. Sorby drive to the bucket, and she's going to get the basket.
Left hand putting that head down, seeing that no defender slide it over, and was able to.
8 assists on 10 made field goals, and 7 Louisville players have already scored. Johns with the nice pass underneath.
100% field goal in the game earlier this season. So if I'm Wake Forest, I'm trying to get her the ball every single time.
Kenley Randolph, what a steal! Pennsylvania, the 6A Pennsylvania freshman of Miss Basketball last year as a senior, as Raina Scott gets on the board. Make it all 9 cards have scored now. To Randolph, back to Roberts. Misses the three. Scott with it. Istanbul at the buzzer! Roberts to Ziegler. Laura Ziegler with the bucket. She's got 8.
If you're Louisville, you can't get lazy on the defensive end. Wake Forest is going to continue to move. Backdoor cut.
Ziegler with the 3.
They're making it look easy out there.
Oliver knocks down a 3.
Just putting the defensive pressure on Wake Forest, making them look uncomfortable out there.
There's the first bucket for Carter, her 3-pointer. 5'6" freshman from Keller, Texas. Rena Scott with the steal. Scott in for the layup. Make it 12 Cardinals in the scoring column.
And Jody, I was just about to say, if you're Louisville, you're needing to look for Reagan Bender, but with this team, it does not matter.
Putra fouls Brown. She's going to 6 rebounds and no turnovers. That 8 assists ties her career high. There's a 3 from Jones. Bring it across half court, and let's just go with there. So Wake Forest ends the game on a 15-2 run, but the Louisville Cardinals with a balanced attack.
One by the Tigers. Augustineta rattles it. Jackets last in the conference in terms of 3-point makes, and there you go. On cue.
What I'm paying attention to when we get there, because that was Clemson's season low in scoring, just 6 points.
That was really the definitive quarter for Georgia Tech in that first matchup. Augustineta.
Jen starts saying your stats.
I know. Clemson wearing the white with the pink trim on this Hoopin' for Hope Cancer Awareness game. You get excited, Tal. I have no problem at all with that.
Like I'm still playing. Mia Moore.
It was Georgia Tech who opened the quarter on a 12-2 run. And there's...
You've got the green light from your coaches. I wish I would have played in a time like this.
Want that green light?
Go for your offense.
More. She's bringing it for the Tigers. And the Jackets take advantage. Moon pulls up good.
Moon hasn't hit a shot since the fact. She's confident in who she is. And Coach Blair agreed.
Moon with a drive. It's a 1-point Clemson lead. This is as loud as it's been all night. Moon for 3 and the lead!
What a 3-point basket, and what great timing for the Yellow Jackets to knock that down.
7 points in this fourth quarter, including that go-ahead 3. How about the answer from Mia Moore? Talia Walker for the tie. Yes, indeed. Georgia Tech looking for turnage. The pass not on the mark. Now it goes up because nobody touched it initially. So the 16 rebounds for Thompson to go on with 5 points. So 16 rebounds, tying a career high. And more. Thompson, Perriman, Rose, Hines. The 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Moon with the basketball, driving off the glass and in. 5 seconds left. Clemson, do they have something? Hines needs to take the shot. Doesn't get it off in time. Moon, unstoppable for Georgia Tech.
I was about to say she should have went left, but
Samuel driving to the basket and the finish. Sean Poppy has said have been better at executing it, understanding what they need to do as this season has gone on. And Rachel Rose, what a big basket that was. Foster, no points in the game tonight, left that pass short, and then it is blocked out by Hines. Demira Hines blocks it away. Clemson hangs on to win.
Slidell for 3. It's good.
A takeaway for the Bears. Twydale steals it, racing downhill, and she scores. The first 5 for California belong to Lulu Twydale. One of 7 transfers they added in the offseason. Twydale, deep 3, on the money. Lulu Twydale with her second downtown hit.
You've got to have a hand up when Lulu.
And Johnson clears for Virginia. The hit-ahead pass trying to find Romy Levy, and she scores. Neither of these teams own a quad 1 win, but this would be a big resume victory for the winner. And Lulu Twydale has drilled her 3rd. I don't know if I could drop 41 in an empty gym, let alone against another team. Walker turns. That's a... Virginia has not connected on a field goal in more than 3 minutes on this end, but Amunze averaged more than 15 offensive rebounds a game. Johnson on the pocket pass. Amunze lays. Langarita finds Walker, and the Golden Bears finally have third quarter points. Late in the clock here for Cal. Maul heaves it in. Oh, Jukwu. Oh, the pocket pass. And Walker up there to set the screen. Shepard puts it on the deck, switches hands.
Shepard, great job driving by and finishing opposite side of the rim.
Her first made field goal tonight, had missed her first 4. Entry pass taken away again. Trying to get it to Sakima Walker. Amunze, book it. And she has pulled the Cavs back within a few.
Displaying a tremendous amount of resilience.
Maul knocks down the 3. They left her open and she made them. It hits the side of the rim, but it's recovered by Virginia.
Great defensive effort from UVA.
Clark goes coast to coast and scores. It's a 2-point game. This is who Charmin Smith wants on the free throw line this time of the game. And she delivers with 4 straight makes.
And we're going to be tough to play against, and we're going to take care of the ball.
Johnson triggers a 3. It bounces up over the backboard, and that should do it. On a night where Cal's defense frustrates the second leading scorer in the ACC, and they add to the resume with a big win over Virginia. 64-58, the Golden Bears hold.
Kyla Freelon, 18 rebounds last time out against NC State. She's been rebounding it very well. The second team All-ACC last year, the leading scorer for Stanford. And then Solana Lapolo's made 90 starts as the point guard at Stanford as Shumpai starts the scoring for the Cardinal. But Ijuwoye, nobody stops the ball, and Shea goes all the way to the hoop with the foul. Ogden to Clardy, to the rim. Long shot, and the rim's in! Well, Nelson hit the ground easy, and Chloe Clardy. Stanford and Virginia Tech, these are 2 of the last 4 teams into the NCAA tournament. Nice cut, and a Baker, again, able to score. She's got 11. And throws made, free throws attempted. They took just 3 in the first half. Eschmeyer in the corner, in and out. Long rebound loose. Eschmeyer fighting, and it ends up going to Wells. Wenzel retakes the lead.
You give Wenzel that much time, she's going to knock that shot down every single time. You got to know where she's at on the court at all times.
10th straight game into double figures for Wenzel on the other.
That looked real similar to the first half. Wenzel hits a 3 on one end, Clardy hits 1 on the other. Same thing here in the second half.
How about Baker? She knocks down a 3. Back and forth we go in Maples.
And Virginia need the defense and still able to finish. That is such a tough shot that she made look easy.
What a pass by. There's the length of the 6-footer Wenzel. You just don't see players that can do what she just did. Block it on one. Trailing by 2. Back and forth we go. Carly Wenzel doing it all for the Hokies. An NCAA tournament committee room. The other thing that's working against Stanford is they've lost 5 of their last 6. Wenzel 3, got it! Stanford trailing by 7 for the first time. Carly Wenzel making it rain in Maples. Oh, tons of contact, no calls anywhere. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Nelson, pocket pass, ball's loose. Both these teams got a leak in oil here for a moment. Ijuoye, acrobatic finish.
That's exactly what Stanford needed. They get a big time.
Stevenson seals. Ijuoye extra pass. That's deflected. 2 on the shot clock. Clardy has to hoist to Kansas. 2.
A great job. Eyes up by Nelson. Finds Baker. The late closeout by Steven.
Megan Duffy told me this. The culture of this program is Shokbai knocks down a 3.
5 field goals. A 2-minute and 39-second drought. That's just tough. You can't have that. And then again.
Stanford led by 2 at the half, but the second half has been all Hokies.